Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I'm logging back in because I was booted offline right before we went live. Go fig.
Actually, there's one other problem.
What?
Where's the bun cam?
Give me one moment. I will fix this.
And...
Though this might take a minute because OBS is being cantankerous right as it goes live.
Yep. When else would it? Okay, there we go.
But yeah, this is your questing. We kind of need bum cam.
That's bun cam, not bum cam.
I said bun cam. Where are we going for your next quest?
Right out the door, I believe.
Oh, good. We don't even have travel time to help us.
Nope. No,
well,
we're
yes
not
and no,
the
Doodles.
side quests. At least not yet.
We're going to finish up Warrior, and then we'll do Holiday.
Side quests for our side quests.
Yeah, side quests for our side quests. Assuming OBS ever gets a brain.
If only I had a brain. If only I had something other than OBS.
Yeah, sorry. I totally forgot I hadn't I thought I'd set up the bun side of it for teleport.
Yeah, you said you could see it, so I figured it must be set up.
Yeah, but I was on the wrong profile. I traded
and whose
profiles.
fault is that?
And then everything went sideways. And OBS is not released. This might take a while. I'm sorry, folks. So, how was your day?
Sleepy.
Yeah, we kind of slept through a fair chunk of today, didn't we? I didn't mean to. I mean, I did get some frames done for the animation for cleanup. Because,
yes.
I'm definitely
You've been framed.
I'm feeling the time crunch now that patch 6.58 is tomorrow. I am not ready for this.
What was our joke earlier? We were punning around with patch.
Oh, the fact that we were going to do Hatching Tide, and I was saying no.
Right.
Tomorrow was going to be Patching Tide.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Oh, wait, OBS has a brain for a second. Let's see if we can make it worse.
It can always make itself worse.
Well, it's Sunday. You're allowed to be lazy on Sunday. Mostly. Except for OBS. OBS is not allowed to be lazy up today, but it's being very lazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so much for going to the other system, solving the problem.
I do not understand.
We need to get to a point where things are like they are right now, and do the thing where we go to their forum and say, what gives?
Yeah, I'm getting a white screen as I wait for it to load.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo, I say. Boo! But yeah, I'm kind of a little panicked about the animation. I've got, like, 2 more shots after this one, and this one is being the bugger shot because it's big, it's long, it has a lot of frames, and I'm hand cleaning up, tracing over every single one of them.
Yeah. It's big and loud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that on the house server yet, do I?
Have what on the house server?
Cats don't dance.
No, I don't think you have big and loud on the house server. Oh,
it should be in the section I've already covered, so that's weird.
I will say I'm really happy in the fact that yesterday we went over to Half Price Books.
Yes.
Turned in a bunch of stuff, earned a tiny amount of money, not worth the gas going up there.
It's worth the gas, but it was not worth lunch.
Yeah. I was
kind of hoping it'd pay for lunch.
But we stumbled across, like, the most perfect album they had there. Because we got a copy of the Best of Schoolhouse Rock.
Yes.
I was like, I didn't even know they made this. I am happy.
I do notice it was a Rhino production.
Yes, it was.
They did a bunch of things like that. Is the Best of anime that Fred Patton produced, was that put out by them?
No, I think that was someone else.
Okay.
We do have that one.
Yes, we do. And it is on a house server.
But yeah, I was like, I was mentioning to Baron, last year in one of the raids, we had to kind of call out numbers at one point. And I made a joke about 1 is the loneliest number, as in we need to go to slot 1. And people lost it because they had no idea what I was referencing. And I was like, it actually confused them.
100 gray furs.
Because they didn't understand the reference. And I was like,
Her culture is doomed.
Well, people should be seeing Riot Screen for the moment.
Yes.
I'm still setting it up. I have to wait for another couple minutes to be able to shrink it down and then put it on the next one. Or I could just leave it like this for now.
Leave it like this because of course it's worrying time.
I'll fiddle with it after we finish your warrior quest.
Pretty much.
People will not see my screen, but that's not a big loss.
Not for this quest set.
Okay, we do have a voice issue though.
Oh no! Hearing voices twice.
Yeah, because it's picking up both your desktop sound and my Discord audio at the same time. Now I can cancel my Discord audio. I don't know if that's wise. And of course it's locked up until I can figure out what it's doing.
Yeah.
Don't you love technology? I know one thing I can do right here.
If you mute me in Discord, they should only hear me once. You'll still be doubled.
No, I can mute myself. So you won't hear me, but they'll hear me.
Right. And I hear you down the corridor.
That should help a little, maybe?
Maybe. We set then?
Yeah, I cannot hear
our
Rylea.
Working around it.
Rylea might be able to
paid
hear
off.
me, but we should not be echoed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. To be unbound.
Are people hearing Rye?
I hope so. Said it was better. He didn't say that he's only lost one or both of us, so I'm going to assume they hear me. To be unbound from the limits of your mind and body, use that strength in our defense. Truly, we could not have asked for a more valiant an ally. How to train your warrior.
Okie dokie.
The Storm Captain.
Take her away, Ladonia.
Yes. The Storm Captain would hear more of your battle. It would seem our battle with the Serpent Reavers bestowed upon you yet another technique of Eld. My comrades and I, as well, will not soon forget the ferocity with which you protected our lives this day. It wasn't this day, it was a week ago. 2 weeks ago. You got knocked on the head, didn't you? You completely lost track of time. It's okay. We have a white mage here. I shall return to Maelstrom Command and inform them of our success. I look forward to the day we fight side by side once more. Till sea swallows all. The lessons learned from your example will serve to aid me in countless battles to come. No doubt, Wiskeda and the others are eager to hear back from you. Give that old marauder my regards. Okay. Broken Mountain.
Hold up just a second, Rye.
Sure.
Okay, I've twiddled with the auto slightly. See if I can scale this down. Put it in the right frame. Right there. Lock that. And now I gotta do it all over again on the next thing, so hold on.
Okay.
Okay. We should have full audio now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Knock on wood. We should have full audio now.
Okay.
We should also have chat.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I don't know about the chat, but we have the audio. I heard it, and we have your camera. I think that's your camera. Yeah. Or yeah, that's your camera. Not
In
a
the
second
corner,
copy
yeah,
of mine.
that's correct.
I had to look at the control bars and see, yep, they're different. Ah,
Okay, I'm not touching obs anymore.
Not until after this. Good grief.
Yeah, this is what I've been fighting for months.
I know, and that's why I say we need to do the thing where we upload the entire thing, whatever the heck it is, to them, and then do a forum post and say, look guys, what the heck? What is in these settings that is causing this?
I fear the answer is Razor drivers.
Maybe. Except, they talk about Razor drivers being a problem. They never say this problem.
Yeah, I don't know of anyone who has this problem.
Which is part of the annoyance. Ah, Ladonia. I knew that serpent ravers would fall swiftly before your axe. Did you learn aught from the skirmish that might be of aid? Well, yesy. I did not expect such feeble opponents to wake the beast from his slumber. But it seems your conviction to safeguard your comrades had much the same effect as pitting yourself against the bears of Abelathia's spine. Ladonia, this information may prove to be invaluable. Within your story likely lies the key to overcoming my brother's struggle. Speaking of which, my brother suffered injuries in a clash with the kobolds, and has come here to nurse his wounds as I did. It would please him to see an old friend such as you. Pray speak with him, for an exchange of battle stories may serve to lift his spirits. Oh, there's Wiskate. From my old comrade's account, his operation with you won't be the one he'll soon forget. Anybody call for a slap of beef? Ladonia, I'm joyed to see you came through your battle with the pirates unscathed. If only I could say the same. I've been ordered to rest here until the wounds I suffered in our fight against the kobolds heal.
Kobolds are nasty critters.
According to the unit's report, the kobolds unleashed a new type of explosive on the Maelstrom troops. Gorge valiantly threw himself upon it before detonation, shielding his allies from the worst of the blast. And you're in one piece? The new bomb had a destructive force unseen in the kobolds' primitive explosives, and my brother still standing before us is no small miracle. Truth be told, my wounds are barely severe enough to warrant sending me here. The moment I saw the bomb, I knew I couldn't let my comrades come to harm, and leapt upon it as if by instinct. I remember nothing after that. Ladonia has a similar story to tell. Do you think he home-ganked?
He might have home-ganked.
What level does that come in?
You should already have it.
That's what I thought. But I don't have a control bar at the moment.
It's not like I can shift and check.
Not on this bun.
No.
The Serpent Reavers almost overwhelmed the Maelstrom troops, but she remained undaunted in their defense, awakening the inner beast with a ferocity unseen before. You both poured your energy not into defeating your foes, but protecting your allies. Could this be the secret to taming the throes of the beast within? If so, that means, brother, you have finally brought your inner beast to heel. What? But I didn't feel the beast taking hold. This theory must needs be tested. Brother, once your wounds have healed, it would serve you best to let go of the worry keeping you from unleashing your full strength. Swing your axe unbridled by fear. But what if I succumb to the beast's call again? My training has only made me stronger. If I lose control, it would be worse than in Wineport. Now is not the time for doubt. Your allies, nay, your friends, will be by your side. They will ensure none are harmed should the worst come to pass. I know your theory demands I fight without hesitation, but please, I must think on this. We should let Curious Gorge's wounds heal before we demand anything more from him. Rest well, my friend. We'll return before long.
You mean all of 3 seconds?
Less than 1 obstance.
Yes.
Ladonia, there is more I would speak with you about. Pray visit me when you are ready. Curious? Please, let me rest. There's much to think about. Well, it's not a bad place for thinking.
Hell, I wouldn't mind it right now.
Trying to remember what it was. There's something where one of the characters had the absolutely useless ability in combat, though otherwise handy, detect nearest hot spring.
Oh, very nice.
Rouse the inner beast with a fierce battle, and tame it by resolving to fiercely defend your allies. This theory could serve us better than aimlessly scouring the ancient tomes, but my brother still fears the consequences should he lose control. If indeed his fears should come to pass, you must be ready to stop him as you have before. Ladonia, prepare your axe for our next battle. This? Slap and chop. Broken Mountain has something urgent to discuss with you.
Nothing at all.
Okay then. Ladonia, I can see the power in your stride and feel the inner beast raging within you. You will need such strength, for your next trial is at hand. Viscaya and my brother are here looking for more fighters to supplement the undermanned Maelstrom troops in a new operation, and they have asked for you by name. Seek them out if you wish to raise your axe once more against the beast tribes.
Do we have to? Well, I don't have to. I can just sit here.
Yes, you can. Ask Viscaya and my brother for the details. Sure. I need the aid of a couple good axes once again. How about a white mage? Would a white mage help?
Hold.
Adonia, brother. The Maelstrom is once again in need of support, is it not? Pray, tell us what is it they require. Very well. Now that everyone is here, scouts have reported increased activity among the kobolds. The 179th Order seems to be producing explosives day and night in preparation for an all-out assault. From all indications, they aim to attack this very camp. The Maelstrom strategy is to intercept the bombs near Zelma's Run. Camp Franz Lake is a haven for wounded soldiers, and its defense is one of our top priorities. If we had 2 legendary warriors by our side, our success would be all but assured.
What about White Mage? White Mage makes everything better.
Zelma's run is barely wide enough for one cart to ride abreast. If I were to lose control, none would be able to escape the beast's wrath. On the contrary, brother, this battle will give you the chance to once again assert your dominance over the beast within. This is what you spoke of earlier, is it not? To tame the inner beast by devoting yourself to the defense of your allies. Brother, my theory turns out to be true, and control is within your grasp. As long as Ladonia is at your back, there is naught to fear. Will you run away again? You know the path you wish to walk. The path of the warrior does not lie down that road. Say no more. Please, leave me to my thoughts.
He had thoughts? I thought all warriors only had thoughts of Felcleave.
He probably hasn't learned Felcleave yet. That's his problem.
Felcleave and Felcleave and Felcleave and Felcleave and Felcleave and Felcleave.
Well, we've not much time for hesitation. The storm captain awaits near Zelma's run and will be departing shortly. Ladonia, if you decide to join the fight, pray tell Curious Gorge. If anyone can rouse him from his slump, it's you. What the heck? Geronimo! Hi, Curious. My apologies for causing worry. My brother is right. It's up to me to walk the path of might. I know that, but still I cower before the beast within. A true warrior faces his fears axe in hand, right? Come on, Ladonia. Remind me what it's like to scoff at my enemy's feeble blows. Awaken your inner beast and slap the fear right out of me. Really? We're doing this?
Yeah, we're doing this.
God's damn, what a blow. That's the stuff warriors are made of. Really? Thank
that
you.
was a limp wrist, wasn't it? Oh dear.
Oh dear?
Oh dear. I think I saw something in the background.
Uh-oh.
I'll point
Yeah.
it out once you get out of here, and it's something we're going to run screaming from.
Thank you. I'll dominate the beast within, and our axes will stand indomitable against these bloody kobolds. Our enemies will feel the full force of my fury, and will not step one elm into this camp. Come, Ladonia, we mustn't keep the Storm Captain waiting.
Yeah, I see it. Oh no. No. We are not dealing with that.
Eh? I'm not seeing it. I was just thinking you were talking about the one Mamul Jaw pervert, but...
No, Marberry.
Oh, jeez. I'm not sure I've ever seen him before.
I have once.
Stabby, stabby.
Yeah, we can't do this at this level.
Probably not.
He will ruin us. I will leave him to better warrior adventurers of light than I.
It's a pity.
Yeah.
Raylia probably needs him because, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him before.
No. Just no.
Can I buzz him?
I would not recommend it.
Aww. Boy, when they say Mamuljaw infiltrator, they mean it. He's standing right next to the Tyre Maelstrom group, and nobody pays any attention. Kobolds will scurry in fear before the wrath of the warrior. They won't dare get within a malm of this camp again. Adonia, it is an honor to fight with you again. Let's show those kobolds what for. With Curious Scourge by our side, victory is all but assured. I dare say the kobolds won't have the courage to face him again. Adonia, both you and Curious Scourge will be aiding us brings me comfort. Camp Bronze Lake could not ask for a more stalwart defense. Our strategy is to intercept the kobolds at 2 separate locations in Zelma's run. We'll split into 2 groups with 1 warrior protecting each one. Adonia will be dispatched through to the eastern side. Nary a single kobold will make it through with your fury alongside us.
And what do you want me to do? The White Mage. You know, your heals?
Well, if someone gets hurt, heal them. You'll figure it out. Curious Scourge will be in charge of the western side's defense. I have seen you crush kobolds under your axe before. Today shall be no different. Once the 179th Order have run home with their tails between their legs, we will rendezvous to the north. May your axes strike true. Dismissed. And there they go. Come on.
Wait.
I said come on.
There.
Zelma's Run. What's the big guy that appears on him? What, actually, was that the Tonberry?
Yes.
Okay, I have run into him before then. I just don't think I've ever seen him out there. I've only seen him on the western path, I think. Well, this isn't looking so good. God damn it! I walked right into their ambush. Their ambush needs a lot more ambushing.
Oh, they are kobolds. Though kobolds can be pretty briny. It's just I'm so used to dealing with the beast tribe kobolds that are just...
Yeah, oh boy, yes. Okay. That was too bloody close. Good thing the kobolds didn't count on you showing up. Looks like the eastern side is clear. Curious Scourge and the others may need our help. Hurry, Ladonia! And up the path. And never mind all the other kobolds around here.
Kobold Central.
Oh, that looks good. If not for your timely arrival, who knows what the kobolds would have done with me. Once again, I owe you my life. I'm glad you returned to us at hale and whole. Kobolds barely put up a fight. Curious Scourge fought like a warrior possessed. I could feel his fury flowing through my axe as well. Ladonia,
Okay.
my apologies, but it seems the kobolds couldn't wait for you. Camp Bronze Lake is not to fear from the 179th Order anymore. Curious Scourge's axe was like a whirlwind, strewing the kobolds in every which direction. His courage carried us all through the battle unharmed. Without
Yay?
these 2 warriors on our side, I have no doubt the kobolds would have overwhelmed us. I will be submitting a detailed report of your heroism to Wiscayet and Maelstrom Command. You have all fought bravely today. Let us return home for well-deserved rest. Involving a nice long soak in a hot spring. Ladonia, I can scarce remember the last time I fought as I did today. I swung my axe with abandon, but I was free from the inner beast's grip. It was just as my brother said. By pouring my strength into the defense of my allies, the beast within was tamed. However, kobolds are hardly a true test of one's prowess. If the fight had been against a more worthy foe, or if circumstances had been more dire. Although today's battle was heartening, it's too early to say I've subdued the beast. I'll return to Camp Bronze Lake to rest. Ladonia, let my brother know of our victory here. Wait, them. Come on, Lucy.
You should be proud.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, more kobolds.
Just what you always wanted.
Sorry, guys, we're not saving you today. So sorry. Take that branch off. Escaped. The Storm Captain has already sent his report of your impressive feats. Broken Mountain will be eager to hear of his brother's heroism.
That's good.
And Broken? Cinny, if you please. It seems your victory was well earned. What of my brother? Was he able to fight without succumbing to his inner fury? He has some doubts left over, but yes. Ah, so even with today's victory, he yet dreads the consequences were he to lose control. Still, it is only through the strength of his own will that he may dispel the fog of self-doubt. Unfortunately, the Beast Tribes won't wait for Curious Gorge's epiphany. Storm Marshal Slafsfren has sent word that he requires a warrior's strength to aid another Maelstrom defense. As you already know, kobolds aren't the only nuisances we have to contend with. The Sahagin have taken advantage of the distraction caused by our focus on the kobolds to launch an offensive against the Tide Gates. With the bulk of Maelstrom forces tied up in the kobold threat, we can ill afford to send any men to defend the gate near Camp Skull Valley, leaving us wide open to the Sahagin threat. Ladonia, if the strength of a warrior were to see the people of Lemza safely through this storm, then mayhap the glory of our ancestors would be restored. And all across Eorzea would know of us as guardians instead of brutes. However, it saddens me to say we cannot depend on my brother to be ready to shoulder such a weight. Ladonia, when the time comes, we must needs be ready to take on the task alone. In the meantime...
About 5 seconds, right?
Yeah. In the meantime, pray tell me of your battle at Zolmasrun. Recall the ferocity with which you fought, and lose yourself in the memories of your fight. As before, your inner beast is roused, and another technique of Eld is at your disposal. Your progress is encouraging. Continue on this path. Continue to challenge the limits of your mind and body, and victory in the battles to come is assured.
Ooh, thrill of battle. That's a good one.
Equilibrium?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thrill of battle and Equilibrium have very similar icon colors.
Ah. Yeah, I already have Thrill of Battle. That's 30. Yeah, Thrill of Battle is a good one. Okay, where do I put Equilibrium? I'm running out of space! I'm going to have to redo part of my UI soon.
Surprised you didn't check Rise layout.
Part of the problem is Ray's layout uses things that I'm not using here, which is why I'm saying I have to redesign my UI. Because on Rise, this is over in here, and then I have another one here for the spillover. For those classes like this one, which goes more than 2 bars.
Yeah, just about all the classes do 3 bars.
Some of them do 3 bars and it's crowded. Some of them do 3 bars and you have a fair amount of room left over. And like 1 or 2 can squeeze onto 2. And my axe.
Dun dun dun!
Broken Mountain is steeling himself for the decisive battle. Ladonia, the Sahuagin forces have begun marching upon the Tide Gates. The time has come for the decisive battle on which the fate of all Omensons hangs in the balance. My brother still wrestles with his tenuous grasp on the inner beast, but this crisis will not wait for him. The successful defense of the Tide Gates depends on 2 warriors being present. I shall not stand idly by either. I shall lend what meager aid I can with my healing magics. I've got a second healer for you. If your heart is steeled for battle, let us meet my brother outside. Big dramatic organ music. Wait.
There! No, What?
I was promising him healing backup.
Okay. Fine, be that way, even though I won't be invited.
You won't be any more invited if you're a tank.
That's very true.
Whether we like it or not, the fate of Limsa Lominsa depends on us. Thank you for those encouraging words, Wiskayet. Adonia, you're here at last. Is my brother ready to depart? My preparations are complete. I am ready to lay down my life in Limsa Lominsa's defense. As are we all. The most recent reports tell that the Sahuagin plan to use their massive sea beast to overrun the Tide Gates. Us 4 will be in charge of defending the southern Tide Gate. With 2 warriors by our side, we'll beat those slimy fishbacks into the muddy depths from whence they came. You're fighting 2? But what of your wounds? You said 2 warriors? Aye, it's true the injuries from our fight with Titan remain. But I reckon the Sahuagin's courage won't last for long. As for the warriors, well, we've got 2 right here, don't we?
Oh dear. Why do I sense problems?
Worry not, Wiskayet. The Sahuagin will rue the day they stood before our might. Alright then, let's head to Camp Skull Valley. The Sahuagin won't soon forget this battle.
Excuse me.
The fate of Limsa Lominsa. I desire nothing more than to see everyone safely through this battle. But if the beast within takes me within its clutches again... Adonia, you know what to do. Gather your strength and drive the fear from me with a mighty slap. It's time to put that training to work. You've been training on how to get slapped? Really? Okay, Curious Scourge. Fine. I don't understand why you want to be a stand-in for Anthe, but here. That's the stuff, Ladonia. I'll be feeling that in the morning. Come hell's or high water, the tide gates will not fall. We'll show the Sahagin the iron will of the warrior. Ladunya, let us report to Commander Falkfrida at once.
Falkfrida?
Yeah. So this should be across the lake and down the path.
Yeah. Over the lake and through the woods?
Pretty much. Pretty night.
Yes, it is. All the little glowing aethers and corrupted crystals. The fact that you can see Pharaoh Sirius from here.
Oh boy, yeah. It's tall. And speaking of, here is Skull Valley. Excuse me. I hope that's supposed to be a Chocobo landing pad, because I'm using it as one.
That's its problem, not yours.
Curious. Your presence makes me proud to call myself a warrior. With us at the front lines, the fishbacks won't make it one yawn past the shore. Broken?
See anybody.
You're just blind like that. You've been staring at ninjas too long. My brother's confidence has returned at last, thanks to your splendid example. Curious Gorge seems like a warrior reborn. With you two by her side, Limzalomenza has nothing to fear. Frida, who you can see.
We may have crushed the ambitions of the Serpent Reavers, but their fishback masters yet threaten our shores. Let them come, I say. No Sahagin force shall breach the tide gates, not while I remain in command.
And a little more individual. This operation depends on the successful defense of both tide gates. You four will see to the southern, while another unit defends the northern. Although you are few in number, it would be foolish to expect anything but greatness from such storied fighters. All in charge of defending the southern tide gate are here. Let's not waste any more time. Not so fast, Whisket. You don't think I'd let you take all the glory, do you? Oh my.
Oh ho!
Storm Marshal Ainzar, you plan to fight alongside us? Oh wait, for a moment I thought it was Mistbeard. There is naught I could say to stop him. Once he has a mind to do something, there's very little that can. My sense of duty will scarce allow you four to bear the weight of Limzalomenza's fate on your own. My axe will be the first to greet the Sahagin wave. And what's more, I'd like to see the strength of these two warriors with mine own eyes. Something tells me this will be a fight to remember. Well, for the next 10 levels or so. Storm Marshal, it will be an honor to fight by your side. Our axes will see the people of Limzalomenza safely through this storm. Brave defenders, this day the Sahagin mean to descend upon us like a tidal wave. But you will stand strong. You will not allow the fishbacks a single elm of land, nor will you give them any quarter. Our fate awaits us at Halfstone, to the tide gate. Well then. You gonna wait here? There's probably nothing for you to do anyway. Because the odds are they won't let you in.
Probably.
Thanks, Square. Love you too.
I was wondering why you wanted healing back up. I could have just stayed in Camp Broadslake and sucked on my ties or something.
I'm gonna need someone to bandage all the boo-boos when this is over.
So I'm your personal boo-boo bandager.
Yes. It isn't Marshmallow.
That's for sure. More likely nip one of your fingers off.
Yeah. Causes more boo-boos. Yeah. The responsibility we bear is not to be taken lightly. You don't say, Marshmallow. The citizens of Limsa Lominsa shall not regret putting their trust in us. Marshmallow, get back here. I'd say you don't get to skip out on this fight, except that I know that you do. We shall show Eorzea warrior's true mettle. May our axes remain steadfast and true. See the Storm Marshal in battle. The Maelstrom is sparing no effort in this endeavor. May the 12 give us luck. And yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll be waiting when you come back.
Yes, I'll need the healing. Then.
Bye-bye. I'll just sit down here for lack of anything better to do.
Yeah, sorry. Valiant protectors of Limsa Lominsa, this day the Sahagin mean to make an end of us. They will come shrieking like the gale and descend upon us with the force of a tidal wave. But will we falter? No. We will stand strong, unwavering, until the tide recedes, stained by the blood of their dead. Four axes, one book. Defend the tide gate and use the fishback's broken corpses as bait. Come on. Come on. To the later version. When it gives you charges.
Sorry.
Yeah, what level does Berserk change? More or less?
Ooh. Pretty late, actually.
Okay. Part 1 done. Oh dear.
He's a biggin.
His eyes are glowing. The beast has been tamed. Adonia, brother, friends, thank you. My axe remains steadfast. Friends, stand at my back. My inner beast shall protect you. No, you're not keeping me out of this fight. Ha! The fishbags have brought more pets to be crushed under the warrior's heels. Adonia?
That's their problem.
Imbue your axes with your inner fury and show the world a warrior's true wrath. Go forward, undaunted warriors. Smash these invaders till naught remains but fodder for the Gauls. Me to take the beast. Kara. Felcleave. Felcleave.
Sorry.
I don't remember, is there anything else that... Yeah, that's right. This grants turns. Have a mitigation for that tank buster. Okay. Now for Zell to feel the thunder. Perfect. Finished him off with 3 Felcleaves.
Ah, doesn't Felcleave feel good?
Yes! It's so nice to finally have it. Scorpion crust with a cockroach. Yeah, something like that. The full strength of a warrior is truly a sight to behold. The Sahagin won't soon forget today's battle. Warrior of Light, the tales do not do you justice. It's been too long since I've swung my axe as I did today. To see you and my brother fight unbridled gave me strength I did not know I had. No doubt our victories here is thanks to you. So, got the band-aids? I suppose it'll do. More like it. Warrior of Light, Curious Gorge. The battle is won and the Sahagin scurry back to their moldy caverns. Today's victory is owed to the might of our 2 warriors. Without you, we would not be standing here. Curious Scourge, wear the title of warrior with pride. I couldn't have made it this far alone. It was only thanks to the bravery of my allies that I was able to dominate the beast within. The day will soon come when, with proper training and instruction, all the peoples of Eorzea can choose to walk the path of the warrior.
That's a good thing, right?
Speaking of which, with the Sahagin threat dealt with, the Maelstrom can proceed with its plan to train its troops in the way of the warriors. And who better to train them than the 2 siblings who brought their teachings to Eorzea in the first place? Curious Gorge, Broken Mountain, I invite you to instruct the Maelstrom recruits in the ways of your ancestors. Forge our troops into mighty defenders worthy of their title. Many moons have passed since we came down from our mountain village, and finally we can begin to realize our dream. This is an honor. My brother and I will gladly accept this appointment. Adonia, mayhap now you're the one who needs to start training harder. Mayhap. I dare say you're right. Ladonia has some proper competition. We'll both fight where we're needed, unbound by fear or hesitation, and in doing so master the techniques of Eld. Ladonia, look forward to the day we both reach the peak of our strengths, for then you'll face an opponent worthy of your axe. Me. Organ sting and everything. Decimate. I am the warrior 2.
Yay?
So what all was that? Steel Cyclone Mastery. Which turns Steel Cyclone into Decimate. Okay, so Decimate's the replacement for the AoE charge up. Right. And Decimate itself is a 200. A 200 AoE is certainly nothing to sneeze at. What was the name of the old one?
Steel Cyclone?
That's right. There it is. So up from 170 to 200. Otherwise the same. And of course, a change of clothing.
Yes! You now have new warrior gear! Yar! That's it for this quest line.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry we ate into all the time that we would have normally gone and done the Hatching Tide with.
We could
We've
get it
got
started.
Yeah.
Especially if we port it.
Yeah, we're definitely going to port it. You
Yeah.
all set with your gear?
Yep. Just registered the new set.
See?
So, let's see. That's White Mage for both
Nope.
of us.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja for you. Warrior for me. So that leaves Black Mage, Dragoon. You already did Pally.
I did it off air because I do not want
Yes.
to promote that quest.
Yes.
Oh.
So what? Red Mage, and what else for you?
Red Mage and Pugilist.
Okay. So we each have 2 more to do. this is going to be all Ul'dah, maybe Pugilist next?
Yeah, we could do Pugilist next.
Either that or Black Mage. They're both Ul'dah. Or actually...
Ooh,
where's the
is it
Pugilist trainer?
Here.
Okay, he is in the city.
Well, you talk to Eric. He's not actually the trainer.
Yeah,
You remember Eric.
how could I forget?
Okay, Handmaid, where's the quest this year? She's not saying.
She'll
You have the
hand us any
quest?
amount of confetti we want.
Lilith's Day, what is Hatching Tide? I know all that. Where's the quest this year? I thought it started here. Or does it start in Gridania? It might start in Gridania.
Many of them do.
Well, Little Ladies' Day is typically a
Ul'dah thing, I know.
Ul'dah event. So let's check Gridania. Yeah, this year they're actually doing a combined event.
Yes, it's me, Keto. Because it's going to be...
Hatching Tide, and then Little Ladies' Day.
Yeah. It's going to start with Geely Aleapo.
Of course it's Geely. And I am totally not touching anything on OBS. Okay, you following me?
Yeah. Okay. The decorations are on a slightly staggered schedule, at least. Little Ladies' Day, they've already put out the decorations, and they'll be up until the 22nd. And at that point, they'll put up the Hatching Tide decorations.
Okay, how long does this event last?
Yeah, that's a good question. Until April 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have
Ooh, the
plenty
Royal
of time.
Seneschal is here.
Guest starring. Ah, come to enjoy the Hatching Tide festivities, have you?
Well, we're gonna try. Nonata? Hatching Tide has come once more, and I dare say we may have outdone ourselves this time. It all hinges on whether we can see Mistress Aleapo's dream realized. Hello, Geely.
The princesses and the eggs. Geely Aleapo is looking for someone to help make a dream come true.
Come, friend. I take it the Hatching Tide decorations caught your eye. Oh, Rena, Ladonia, is it really you two? I'd hoped I might see you both again, but I did not dare assume. Nevertheless, it warms my heart that you're eager to revel in the Hatching Tide once more.
Always.
This year, it was again a dream that sparked my imagination. A dream of a Gobu, massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage where else but in Ul'dah, so many malms away. Wreathed in radiant flowers of pink, the darling Gobu held in her hands an egg decoration most lavishly. And there is but one time a year when Sandy Brown of the city is accented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Ladies' Day. The message of Mistress Aleapo's dream was clear. Combine the spirits of Hatching Tide and Little Ladies' Day to create a most exciting day that Jules of the city has ever seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought our proposal before them.
'Tis a pleasure as always, Ladonia. Rena, I see ours is not the only celebration which can boast of your selfless assistance. Mistress Aliopo's proposal was quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she had already secured the services of a performer and his Gobu companion before meeting with us. I regret to say, not all in Ul'dah share in her conviction. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for Little Lady's Day to a standstill.
Okay, fourth wall break here for one slight second. First off, Doodles, I can see you're already into the swing of things. Good job. In 1.0,
yes!
The major plot thing that kicks everything off is a rampant Gobu breaking free of its chains during a celebration and rampaging across Ul'dah and killing Minfilia's father in the process.
Right.
People still remember that. It's just part of a lore thing. So yeah, that's why Ul'dah's not exactly enthusiastic about a performing Gobu. Anyway, continuing on.
The trepidation is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposedly tamed Gobu ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm.
Speak of the devil!
Mm-hmm.
When the Seneschal informed us of these circumstances, I got to thinking, we could hold a Hatching Tide event here in Gridania, where a Gobu is the main attraction. Not only would it lift the spirits of the Gridania people, but it would prove to those in Ul'dah that the Gobu possess no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest. In fact, the performer has already arrived. Nonota and I were treated to a display of their show, and I must say, never have I seen a Gobu so pretty and sweet.
Gobu. Pretty.
Gobu. Yes, a Gobu pretty. I know.
Okay.
It makes you pop a brain cell, doesn't it?
Out of all the paths forward we could have taken, this seemed to be the only one which might please all parties. I came to Gridania at once, so I could act as a witness for my peers in Ul'dah. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in this realm's beastkin as you may be singularly qualified to tell us just how docile this Gobu is.
I expect quite a few eggs for my troubles.
Yes. And don't put them all in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs. Quite an unusual form of payment, but I believe Mistress Aliopo has plenty. Regardless, the look on your face as you agree to my proposal. Many thanks, and I look forward to what is sure to be a fascinating show.
Well then, all is settled. The show of a lifetime awaits at Bent Branch Meadows. You best not tarry.
Agreed. Let us make our way there and speak with Alimud, the performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Visited the Gobu along with Mistress Aliopo. I must say I've never realized just how adorable they can be. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. The adorable Gobu is even now delivering ecstatic cheers to all the Bent Branch Meadows. Go and speak with Alimud. I'm sure he'll be most eager to treat you to their show. If you say so.
I hope this goes better than, like, the chickens.
Oh gosh, the chickens! I had forgotten about the chicken. Why did you have to remind me of the chickens?
It needed doing.
Always report the gold farmers.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Not sure if it's bot or traditional regated name.
Oh, there's one NPC who's just constantly reported as he's just standing there in the Aether Plaza. I feel sorry for the poor guy. Coming?
Working on it.
Woo! Off to Bent Branch Meadows. Just a swish away of a chocobo's tail. Gobu.
I suppose you can call that pink. Certainly for a Gobu, it's quite pink.
It is quite pink. What do you think, Mr. Royal Seneschal?
I don't believe I've ever been this close to one before. You're fine, just don't attack it.
Oh, the moon?
Uh,
Whoops.
Oh, didn't see you there. Can we help you? Greetings. I am the Royal Seneschal in charge of making Little Ladies' Day most memorable for all ladies of the realm. Mistress Alipo has informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us. Ah, well, we've been waiting for you. You'll be hard-pressed to pick your jaw up off the floor after you see what my PD has in store for you. PD?
Kitty.
I've been watching over her since the day I found her wandering the wilderness by her lonesome. We spent ages looking for her family, but now I suppose we're all each other has. Petey, a lovely name to be sure. And those flowers, are they peach blossoms? I dare say she is the very picture of a Little Ladies' Day princess. Hush.
You continue with that line.
I'm glad to hear that, and I know Petey is too. She's thought of little else since the moment Miss Alipo came to us with her peculiar request. There's nothing in this world we love more than hearing the audience cheer. I think this time we'll earn that and then some. We call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, Petey. I'm impressed.
Well then.
That was astounding. Impressive, isn't it? And all it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius was required. It took us days and nights of racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of 2 celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good a job as could have been expected.
Waiting.
Now, here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived in Gridania, Petey's been a little on edge. Hate to see her like this, but I think I figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience of 2. When a whole gaggle of revelers showed up not too long ago, she just froze up.
Stage fright. It's a horrible thing.
Yes. I see. She must not be used to such large crowds. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her find her courage. I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out in protest at the prospect of climbing her again. You, on the other hand, I reckon you two've got plenty of malms left in those adventurous legs of yours. Might I trouble you to join our merry troop and support Petey during her turn? I don't know, my knees are already complaining because these shoes are bad.
Hush.
All you have to do is climb atop her and head toward the crowds. Show them our act. Tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around.
We can do that.
Right.
Please don't do that mouth thing at us. That was horrifying. So many teeth.
I know.
Petey? Grr. Grr. Petey is eager to get her show on the road.
You do that.
Seneschal?
If Petey's act is a hit in Britannia, it would do much to allay the concerns of my Hutlon compatriots. Best of luck, Cladonia. Rena? Trust me, Petey will love having you aboard. Now's her chance to get these eggs into the hands of the eager Britannians. She is too timid to wander off on her own, so if something else demands your attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now get out there and give Gridania an egg surprise. Oof.
I hope that's not like chocolate frog surprise.
Same here.
Enthusiastic man.
Enthused man. They said the show was over here, didn't they? What did I just see? Ah, this must be that performing Gubu I heard so much about. Good show, good show. I think I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by. I forget the teeth.
Do that, good sir. Ah, up here.
Ah, yes.
Curious lass. Find anything yet? I don't see any eggs. Is this the right place? Behind you! Behind you! That was amazing! The rabbits were so adorable! And the crown of peaches blossomed so pretty. I wonder if they'll give them out with the eggs. Let's go find out! Thud, 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 thud. Thud, 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 thud. Hello, Mr. Chocobo Keep.
I heard the Hatching Tide festivities would be held here this year, but I've seen nothing out of the ordinary.
You're staring at a pink Gobu and saying you see nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes! Oh my stars, what manner of... Oh, you're promoting Hatching Tide. Yes, yes, I knew that. Of course! Splendid trick that was, truly. Never knew Gobus could be adept at anything besides eating. But you've expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year after all. And get myself drunk enough to forget the teeth.
Nothing wrong with a good mug of hot cocoa.
I think he's gonna want something a little bit stronger. After seeing all those teeth.
Yeah.
Oof.
We're back!
This just might work. Petey?
Oh, sorry, I clicked on...
While Petey's expression is inscrutable, you sense gratitude radiating from her. She seems to have enjoyed herself.
That's a good thing.
Good work. Good work, you two. Same goes for you, Petey. I could hardly pass around the eggs fast enough.
Grrr.
And it looks like Petey's managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the Seneschals. There's not a single egg left. Good work spreading the word. Yeah.
Stop it with the teeth thing!
Petey in pink. The Royal Seneschal has reached a decision. Although I've been but a bystander in affairs so far, what I've seen has been truly inspiring. Petey is possessed not only of a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her be the main attraction of our stage in Ul'dah. On behalf of the Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. Well, I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation. Consider it accepted. But first, I'd best tell Miss Aliapo that she'll be needing more eggs. Go on to Ul'dah. We'll find our own way there before long. Wonderful. Then I shall depart at once and make the stage ready for your arrival. Ahem. You've helped tremendously already, but there's no denying that Petey has taken a shine to you. Might you watch over her in Ul'dah for a while, just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds?
We can do this thing.
Maybe head to Ul'dah and do that part next week?
Possible. We will have next week, right?
Yes. We have until April 1st.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've had to split a holiday.
Yes it is. Thank you, Obs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have just ended the stream and done the obs dance. It would have taken less time.
Ugh.
Yeah, I
know.
At least we have a record that can be attached to the report we submit to the forum.
Yeah. I'm hoping if they can just, look at the thing and say, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have not much hope. However, I will pull up a beer. Because beer!
Beer. Beer.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for the obs trouble, people. I wish I knew what to do. I've been fighting this for almost more than a year now.
Yes.
And I've mostly been able to do it off screen. We thought we'd fix the problem, and apparently we hadn't.
Nah.
Well, we will be back tomorrow night for more Utawari Ramono. And then we will continue this next Sunday. Just as a heads up, I will probably not be streaming on Wednesday because I'm having a friend coming over.
Ah, yes.
Because she is going up to the city on Wednesday to a friend's club that is hosting a small concert there that she wants to see. So then she's coming down here, crashing for the night, and then we're heading up for fabric shopping the next day.
Okay, I had not known of the first part.
Yeah, that is technically how it's supposed to go, and she'll be home before the rains kick in on Friday, knock on wood.
Are we due for more rain?
Yes, we're doing for more rain.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it's... Welcome to global warming. Actually, it's climate change now is the official term, which actually makes more sense because we're going to get a lot more spiky weather.
Yep.
More highs that are high, more lows that are low, and yo-yoing in between.
Okay.
So, we will be back on Monday, skip on Wednesday, be back on Friday, and then usual routine for Saturday and Sunday, and we'll take it from there. Until then, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and see you tomorrow.
Yes, everyone, have a great night.